gatekeep? Never. This is what I did to pass the Security Plus exam on the first try without IT experience and without taking the A Plus and the Network Plus first. So the first thing I did was attended a boot camp. I did a 5-day boot camp, and I did believe going into the boot camp that after the 5 days, I would be able to sit and take the test. I was wrong. The instructor was brilliant. However, he spoke over my head for most of the time. And it makes sense because although CompTIA Security Plus is a beginner exam for cybersecurity, you should have some experience in IT, and they expect you to have A Plus and Network Plus first before attempting that exam. But I like a challenge. Since I was part of the boot camp, I was given access to the official CompTIA Security Plus study guide. And in addition to that, I was given access to take practice exams and labs and short videos through the CompTIA official website. I caught this on sale. This was one of my favorite resources. It took a while to get through though, but I enjoyed it. Jason Dion speaks in a very conversational way. I'm also an instructor, a teacher. So this is kind of closer to how I would envision a class being taught, even if it were to people who had experience. He speaks in a very, again, conversational way so that you can make connections with the material. And when it's over your head, you know the questions you need to ask Google or ask YouTube or whatever in order to research, to get caught up in order to move on to the next portion. I believe he breaks his videos up in a way where your attention span is there. And then if you need to take a break, you're not looking at a 45-minute video. You might be looking at a 6-minute video, 7-minute video at the longest, but he breaks them up really in a really great way. And he puts all the material together in a way that makes sense. I love this resource as well. This can be found on YouTube. It's Inside Cloud and Security, Security Plus Exam Cram. The reason I like this resource is because he has the videos broken up into each domain, and you can tell what domains you may need help with if you listen to the video and are like stuck. Now, these videos are longer. You see one that's 58 minutes, one that's 2 hours and 13 minutes, but you can kind of pause and gauge where you are. There was a time when I just played the 10-hour, 45-minute video. So that's all 5 domains combined into one video. I love that he has both options because my YouTube saved my place for this one. But then if I needed to repeat something, I could easily find it in the domains here. So this was also a great study thing. I also love this app, CompTIA Security Plus Exam Practice Test. It had so many different questions, and to me, the cadence was very similar to what was on the CompTIA Security Plus exam. I enjoyed that because I was able to make connections, and I knew what I did not know. They break it up to tell you like which domain you might be struggling with the most. So then I could refer to those other videos and say, okay, I'm really struggling in domain 2, and then I could just listen to a domain 2 video or go back to Jason Dion's resources. So I really love this. In addition to all of those study materials, the CompTIA Security Plus study guide, I also created flashcards. I needed them. All right. I needed to put the material in front of me in a way where if I had a couple of minutes, I could just go through them really quickly. And yeah, these were really beneficial because I could almost immediately determine what protocols go with what ports, what protocols were secure versus insecure. And so I thought it was really neat that I created these. So I'm actually thinking about selling these. So let me know if it's something you think you would want, especially if you're studying for the Security Plus coming up. So this video is a little lengthy, but those are all the study materials I used. And I do want to mention as well, I purchased Daryl Gibson's study guide. His PBQs were immaculate. Loved them. Some of his other material, I don't want to say I disliked. I actually liked them. I just didn't connect well with them. He's another one. He and Professor Messer, I can tell they are brilliant. Just brilliant men. They know their stuff. Up, down, in, out. They know their stuff. And sometimes it was a little over my head. So I had to like bring it down, like, explain it to me like I'm 2, because what are you talking about? In addition, there was one more. I also looked up networking principles. Because of course, like the OSI model is something you want to be familiar with. And there are networking frameworks because you want to know what you're securing, but I did not have to go in great detail to understand those items. So that was another thing. So those are all the items that I use in order to study for the Security Plus take the Security Plus exam, pass it on the first try without IT experience and without taking the A+ and Network Plus first. Hope this helps. Let me know if you have any other questions.